Hey you guys, I'm Michael Symon and I am here grilling with Knob Creek. Now, as you know, nothing sums up tailgating like rich, delicious smoked meat. So this is one of my favorite recipes that I do with my buddies. It is a smoked short rib. It is delicious and perfect for a tailgate. Now I start with the brine and I use the Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve. And the reason I love that is it really stands up to the smoker. So watch how easy this goes together. We have some salt, brown sugar, equal parts, coriander seed and black peppercorns, a fresh bay leaf, or 3, some rosemary, and you just want to kind of crack it a little bit to get those oils through. You drop those in, and then the peel of an orange. It gives a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of additional flavor in there, and you just go around the whole thing and take off the peel. I have some done right here. And then to that, I add some warm water. It melts the sugar, helps the salt break down, and all that good stuff. Just like that. And about roughly a cup of the Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve. Now, I love this because it's been charred in oak barrels for about 9 years. It's 120 proof, and it really stands up to the smoker. So you just eye it up. Make sure you have plenty left for your buddies, too. We give that a quick whisk. And then we pour this over your short ribs. Now, an easy way to do this, to kind of keep it in your fridge and don't have to worry about your waste, place them in a resealable bag, and you take the liquid, I'm gonna go in here first, and you just pour it right over top, and then you could seal the bag. So no mess, make sure those ribs get covered, and then they're just gonna absorb this beautiful brine with that nice smoky Knob Creek. So everybody in the pool, and once you get them in here, you wanna let them sit in here for minimally 4 hours or up to overnight before they go out on the smoker. So what that does, it imparts all that delicious flavor of the Knob Creek in there, the orange, the rosemary, and it's gonna help them stay moist as in addition to adding flavor. So I have some that I've been going overnight here. Take these out and get them ready to put on the smoker. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna take out our brined meat and just pat it dry on some paper towels, just like this. And then all we need to do at this point, after we pat them dry, is I like to drizzle them with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna start them smoking skin side down. So a little bit of oil on top. We have our grill going here. It's at a pretty low temperature. I have some applewood chips that I soaked overnight. You kind of, when you start the brine, that's when you wanna start soaking your chips. So you create that good smoke. We take off the grill top. We add our chips. Everything starts getting smoky and happy. And then bone side down with the short ribs first. These are gonna go for about a half an hour to 40 minutes, get that nice first kick of smoke. Then I pull them off, add more chips, and let them smoke additionally for another hour and a half to 2 hours or until they're nice and tender. Then we just lower the lid, let the smoker do all the work. So these short ribs have been going for about 2 hours, and you can see the smoke is coming through. These are the big full flavors that I really love and why short ribs are the perfect tailgate. Now the reason they work so good for smoking is it is a tougher cut of meat, so you want to cook it a long time and it gets more tender as you develop those flavors. And I am just going to pull these out. Now remember, we flipped them one more time, added a couple more chips. And now let's take a look at these. These are ready for our buddies. I'm just gonna cut some of that meat off. Take a little slice. Gotta make sure it tastes okay before you give it to your friends. And this is looking delicious. So good. That is that big full flavor that I'm looking for. You could taste that kind of charred flavor of the Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve. The meat is rich, it is incredibly tender. This is gonna make your friends so happy for that big tailgate. If you want more recipes, you could join the original Brothers of Bourbon at knobcreek.com.